Go. In compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Acts of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice having been given to all members of the governing body, the local source, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. The notice is also posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board. We'll stand for an invocation from Councilwoman Andre.
Gracious God, we thank you for bringing us together as a community tonight. As we embrace our new councilman, Renee Dierkus, this evening, we ask for your blessing and guidance. Please continue to protect and bless our family, friends, neighbors, community, policemen, firemen, rescue squad, and to continue to assist this council in strengthening our community with your grace and guidance. Please hear our prayers. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A roll call, Martha?
Councilwoman Andre?
Here.
Councilman Dierkus?
Here.
Councilman Lane is absent. Councilman Messler?
Here.
Councilman Mortimer absent. Councilman Turner?
Here.
Okay, next we're going to have the oath of office for our new councilman, Renee.
Sure.
Come down, Renee.
Sure, absolutely.
Which way?
Okay.
She's going to hold the Bible for us.
So where do you want her?
Right there, it's fine.
Right there?
Okay.
Okay.
So, right hand on the Bible,
Right hand on the Bible.
left hand up.
Oh, left hand up, okay.
Okay. You're gonna repeat after me. I, Renee Dierkus,
I, Renee Dierkus,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to same
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
perform all the duties of councilman
and perform all the duties of councilman
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Get the Bible back.
Both of them.
Want to welcome Renee. We know he's going to do a fantastic job for us, so.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have the approval of the minutes for the regular and executive session meeting on June 18th, 2018. Have a motion to approve
So moved.
and a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkus?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have the approval of the work and executive session meetings on July 2nd. We have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkus?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
The first thing we have is Resolution 88, 2013. Deanna?
A resolution authorizing Mountainside Mayor and Council to enter into agreement with the County of Union for the fiscal year 2013-2014 Community Development Block Grant and to prioritize the borough's needs into number 1, Senior Citizen Program, number 2, Senior Citizen Transport Program, and number 3, Senior Handyman Program.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkus?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 89, 2013. Bob?
Yes, this resolution will authorize the borough to enter into a shared service agreement with the County of Union for the purpose of all necessary printing, indoor or outdoor signage road banners, road striping as needed by the borough, effective this date through December 31st, 2017. So moved.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 90, 2013. Renee?
At the recommendation of the Borough Engineer, Mike Disco, this resolution will refund a $100 escrow deposit to American Aluminum, 230 Sheffield Street for a temporary sign permit.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 91, 2013. Bob?
Yes, this resolution approves the advertising for 2014 recycling contract bids as prepared for by the borough's qualified purchasing agent Martha Lopez, Public Works Director Ron Romek, and Borough Attorney John Post. So moved.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 92, 2013. Council President Turner.
Resolution 92, 2013, having already approved the 2013 budget, this resolution will authorize the borough's chief financial officer, Jill Good, to insert the amount of $52.77 as received from the state of New Jersey for the Alcohol Education Reform Fund as provided by law under NJSA 40A:40-87. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 93, 2013. Deanna?
This resolution will authorize Recreation Director Frank Masella to apply for the 2013 Union County Kids Recreation Trust Fund matching grant for field improvements in the amount of $36,500. Furthermore, this resolution authorizes the borough to budget $18,250 for their share of the matching portion.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 94, 2013.
Resolution 94, 2013, at the recommendation of the Police Committee, this resolution will approve the appointment of the Rogers Group, LLC, as consultants to the Police Department for the purpose of achieving departmental accreditation through New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police for a period of 1 year and an amount not to exceed $46,000 under NJSA 19:44A-20.4 and 20.5. There is, I think as we go on in these resolutions, we're going to come across an additional resolution. I believe the JIF is going to be funding a good portion of that $46,000, I believe to the tune of $25,000. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 95-2013. Deanna?
The Mountainside Historical Preservation Committee wishes to apply to the County of Union Open Space Recreation and Historical Preservation Trust Fund Grant Program in the amount of $140,000 for the purpose to move the Levi Quarry House, and this resolution authorizes the borough to apply for that grant with certified matching funds from the Historical Society in the amount of $70,000.
We have a motion, we have a second.
I move it.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Okay, next we have Resolution 96, 2013. Bob?
I received 2 bids for the 2013 to 2016 contract for snow and ice removal with 2-year renewal if the borough so desires. This resolution will award the contract to Robert LaFerrera, 19 West Grover Street, Flanders, New Jersey, under NJSA 40A:11-1. So moved.
We have a motion,
Second.
we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 97, 2013. Renee, you want to do that?
Sure. Having received quotes for the borough's pothole repair contract, Borough Engineer Michael Disco recommends the bid be awarded to the lowest per square foot bidder, that being Denbar Construction from Kenilworth, at a rate of $10.80 per square foot, not to exceed $25,000.
We have a motion, do we
Second.
have a second? Second, poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 98.2013. Keith?
I believe this is the resolution that I was referring to, 98-2013. This resolution will allow Mountainside Mayor Paul and Mirabelli and Police Chief James J. Debbie, to apply for and enter into an agreement with the Suburban Municipal Joint Insurance Fund, that's the JIF, for the purpose of $25,000 grant toward the accreditation of the police department through the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police. So moved.
Motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes,
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Next, we have the second reading with a public hearing on ordinance 1210-2013. Keith?
Ordinance 1210-2013 is an ordinance which will amend sections 1008C1, 1009C1, and 1010C1 of the Land Use Ordinance of the Borough of Mountainside. Is that with the changes, Mr. Post? Or we're doing it just the way it was? I thought I saw something in the package from the Borough Engineer.
We concluded that we would not be able to make that addition
Okay,
that was suggested by the borough engineer
okay.
as an amendment to this ordinance, that we would have to introduce
A
separate
new ordinance, okay.
and proceed that way.
Which we're going to do tonight.
Oh, okay, so I make a motion for ordinance 1210-2013.
Second.
Do we need a public comment?
Yep.
Public hearing.
Any public comment?
Well, I'm not sure, I don't know the full extent of the ordinance, but my name is John Felito, 342 Forest Hill Way. The reason I'm here is regarding this ordinance, and I've applied for a permit. Sure, no problem. Thank you, Council. John Felito, 342 Forest Hill Way. I've applied for a permit for a new kitchen and extension in my house, and it was recommended that I talk to you regarding this ordinance. Apparently, I have a pre-existing condition on my property. The square footage of my property is 21 square feet below the 15,000 requirement. So it's a pre-existing condition. I can't build or do anything on the property based on this ordinance that I understand was put into effect in 2012. So I'm assuming that what you're talking about here is part of that
This is for
ordinance.
a kitchen renovation?
For an extension.
An
A kitchen
extension of-
renovation which involves about 100 square feet
Of additional space?
of additional space on the property.
John, you want to answer his question, because it's a little technical.
Do you know whether the square footage that the building will now comprise will exceed the floor area ratio that we're adopting tonight?
I don't know the answer to that.
If it does not,
I don't believe it does.
if it does not, then you will not have to get a variance or otherwise.
But he has an undersized lot, though, John. He has undersized lot, and he's adding to a principal structure. So my understanding in talking to Mike Disco is that in 2012, we repealed the portion of the ordinance that said that someone with an undersized lot that was pre-existing would not have to come before the board to expand the principal residence and/or to add an accessory residence. The history of it is when we went and decreased the height restriction from 35 to 30, that at that time, we repealed that portion of the ordinance that required someone to come before the board if they were going to put an accessory structure on an undersized lot. We didn't take the second step of repealing that portion of the ordinance which required them to come before the board, okay, if they were adding something to the principal structure, okay? So with tonight's ordinance, we are implementing putting the height back up to 35. We are implementing a floor area ratio, and Keith, you can explain
0.2.
that better
Okay.
than I can, I think. But when it came to our attention that this would be a good time to also repeal that part of the ordinance that required someone to come before the Board of Adjustment on a pre-existing non-conforming lot, we could not do that as part of this ordinance on a second reading, okay? So so the answer to your question is, even if you're 21 and a half square feet undersized,
Right.
the way the ordinances are right now, you are required to go to the Board of Adjustment. We're talking about passing on first reading tonight, the ordinance to repeal that portion that's requiring you to come before the board. But it has to be introduced tonight. We have to have a second reading, which will be next month. And then how many days after that, John? Is it
20 days.
Then 20 days after that is when it becomes effective.
Okay.
So we're not going that far tonight. We're
Right.
going to take the first step in doing that tonight. Based upon our counsel, we could not amend the ordinance to sort of streamline the process to get it in on tonight's ordinance. So
Okay.
we're not going to solve your problem tonight, but we're going to start to solve your problem tonight.
It's good to hear.
Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, council.
When do you plan on doing
Your
addition?
permits are already put into the engineering department?
It is.
You may
And I've
wanna-
received a
rejection?
letter back saying that I have to appear in front of the planning board.
Okay.
So I guess
Probably
now
should
I wait.
withdraw them.
Okay.
And then we file them after the ordinance is in effect, and then you won't have to go.
Okay.
I believe that would be the procedure.
Could he get in front of the planning board this month, and then he can, and just, could we,
I
it's
have no idea.
This month is
Depends on how
gone.
busy they are.
already done?
Yes.
It's already
You got
done.
August
Okay.
now.
So I wait for this meeting next month, and then 20 days after that, is
Has
that
to be
the?
published in 20 days and you're good.
Okay,
Okay?
great.
Few
Thank you
more
very
dinners
much.
to go. Few more dinners to go.
Few more, it's going to take 90 days to do it, so we wanted to get started as early as possible, so it's going to be a
90
lot
days is
of,
going to turn into 120 anyway.
I heard that too. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
Good luck.
So, no other public comment.
I move that the public session be closed.
Okay, so moved. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Public closed. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Andre,
Yes.
Councilman
Serve you
Dierkes,
there, John.
Yes.
Councilman Messler,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to be introducing the ordinance that's going to repeal, and John, why don't you give us the technical,
This ordinance reverses a measure that was adopted back in 2012 that had the effect of requiring anybody that had a substandard lot, undersized lot in town, to go to the planning, or the Board of Adjustment actually, to get a variance to do anything by way of an addition to either structure on that lot. And in view of the adoption of the FAR, which we have done tonight, on the advice of Mike Disco, our borough engineer, who has said, given the adoption of the FAR, it is not necessary to continue with the change that we had implemented back in 2012. We are now going to adopt an amendment that would rescind that 2012 change. The effect will be to reduce the occasion for people to have to go, who have substandard lots and want to make an addition, to have to go to the Board of Adjustment.
And for the public's edification, the FAR is a floor area ratio. Our ordinance is going to place that floor area ratio at 2.25. So you take the square footage of your lot of 15,000, 18,000, whatever it is, multiply it times 0.225. That gives you the maximum square footage of the home that you would be allowed to build on that property. That does not include garage space, it does not include porches, does not include breezeways. It's basically interior living space. That is also not the first floor coverage, it's the total square footage, first and second floors. So it's the square footage of your lot, length times width, times .225, and that'll give you your answer.
Very good.
And then would somebody,
Motion to introduce the first, on first reading.
So moved.
Ordinance 1211, 2013. We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
you want to read it, please? Mr. Mayor, it's right to your right there, just,
Oh, an ordinance amending Article 10, Section 1005B of the Land Use Ordinance of the Borough of Mountainside regarding alteration, extension, or enlargement of non-conforming uses and structures. We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, now, I know we have some,
motion? Couple of motions?
yeah, we have a couple motions. We need a motion to approve appointment of Roman Sawicki as a volunteer firefighter. All those in favor?
Aye.
None opposed, so moved. We also have a motion to approve the appointment of
Odellis.
Odellis, thank you. Sawicki as a volunteer firefighter. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any none opposed, so moved. We have bills and claims. Anyone want to pay our bills tonight? Okay.
Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills of the persons named and for the amount stated below, having been duly audited and found to be correct this 16th day of July 2013, the same be paid after council's review if and when funds are available, and that the mayor, council president, administrator, treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for the same. Total $1,596,949.03.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, any council comments? Well, we got a little update on the library. How's the,
Mayor, the repair company installed a new compressor in the old system to get it back up and running while we're waiting to go out to bid, which will most likely be next month as the engineer completes his review of the specifications from Strunk Engineering. So the library does have air conditioning. Once again, it was completed late last week. It's been up and running since that time, and everything is comfortable once again over there. The new system, again, we anticipate the engineer recommending going out to bid at the work session next month.
I want to thank you for all your work in getting that up and running. I know it was a lot of logistical pieces of the puzzle that you helped to put together, and I know the library is thankful also.
Thank you.
Also, anyone who attended the fireworks, again, the fireworks this year were fantastic. I want to thank the Mountainside Fire Company and the Mountainside PAL for their contribution towards the fireworks, as well as myself and the council for a wonderful night on July 4th.
You're welcome.
Also, as everyone knows, the Levi Quarry House is still has their events, that their fundraising events. I believe the next one that they have is a golf outing at Echo Lake Golf Club. I believe it's Monday, the Monday, July 29th, and there's a phone number up on the board, and anyone that needs any information can certainly contact Borough Hall. I know they also have some type of outing at the Raritan Yacht Club, and I think the date of that is,
I don't know that date.
I know it's the week that I'm on vacation, so I don't know specifically what the date is. I believe it's the 14th, but if you have any questions or you're interested in that, you can contact Borough Hall. They're working very hard to raise the money that they need to move the Levi Quarry House. So unless anybody else has any other comments, the motion, oh, Jim?
Just that the house is now scheduled to be moved on August 24th, which will be up New Providence Road and across
Is that
Route
during the week?
22.
Saturday.
It's a Saturday, Mr. Mayor.
Okay.
Should be fun. Everyone's
Okay,
welcome.
okay. All right, so we have a motion to adjourn. There's no...